If you're an online coach looking to grow your business right now, one of the questions that people ask most often is, hey, Will, what should I charge for my coaching? And it's a great question. And to cut to the chase and probably disappoint you, it depends on a lot of different things. And one of the most important things that it depends on is confidence in yourself, and more importantly, your ability to get a person the result that you're trying to achieve. So can you wholeheartedly say, without an ounce of doubt, that your price is worth it? And when I say worth it, it has nothing to do with you. It's more so about the result that you're getting the client. Are you 110% certain in what you do and the prices that you're offering? If so, you can obviously charge more money. One of the things that you guys probably hear Hormozi say all the time, I think in his $100 million sales, is stack so much undeniable social proof that people can't say otherwise. If not, then no worries, over-deliver for your clients, and once you get more testimonials and case studies, then obviously you can raise your prices. Now, as far as prices, I've charged anywhere from $1,000 all the way up to $42,000. So there's a lot of different flexibility and frameworks and offers that you can create. The one thing that I will tell anybody that's watching this video is you have to protect your time. So as you grow and as you scale, there's only so much time in the day. So if you're doing all this one-on-one work in the beginning, eventually you're going to burn out. So you have to be able to protect your time while being able to scale your business. The lowest price you should ever charge for one-on-one, in my opinion, is probably about $2,500 to $3,000 for 3 months. And then for group is anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000. Now, I want to be also direct. B to C, meaning business to consumer, so let's say you're a fitness coach, is going to be vastly different than B to B as far as a business coach. If you're a business coach, you can obviously charge a lot more money because it's more of a financial return than it is a physical it's B2B is tangible. It's like I paid you this much, I got this many clients, or I made this much money. So you can charge a little bit more. Again, this is kind of the lowest as far as how much I think you should charge. And again, when I say lowest, this is where I would start out. If you really don't have a lot of people, you could charge less and scale from there, but these are kind of price points. And most of these are probably 90 days. So if you think about a fitness coach charging $1,000 for 90 days, that's really nothing. As far as your offer, what I would charge eventually is for B2B, like a business coach selling like clients or lead gen or sales or anything like that. I think the best price point is around that $5,000 to $8,000 mark for one-on-one, and $2,400 to $4,800 for B2C, meaning like fitness coaching, dating coaching, anything like that. And then 3 to 5 for group, and then 2 to 3 for business to consumer again. Now, this is average. This is a starting place. Most of the industry, I'm going to be very direct with everybody that's watching this video, for one-on-one from a 7-figure business coach, he's going to charge a lot more than this. I'm just going to be very transparent. I know from my experience, and even now, like I said, most of the coaching that I do is probably north of $8,000 to work with me one-on-one. But even said, like the 5 to 8 price point is what I've seen that is pretty much out in the market that is pretty normal to people. So really, guys, there's not really a big difference between like 5 to 6K in a lot of people's eyes. What I've noticed is there's kind of 4 different phases of prices based off the market. Usually under $2,000 is one type of client. 2 to 3K or maybe even maybe a little bit more is another. 3 to 5 is kind of a client, and then 5 to 8K is probably its own client as well. Or sorry, 5 to 10K is its own client. So I like to kind of be in one of these brackets, and then obviously as I get more social proof that I can stack, then I can start charging more money. So what I tell people is kind of follow the 10X rule. And one thing that you have to consider is pricing is dependent on a lot of different things, not just about what your offer is, but also your sales as well. So just because you have a good offer, that does not mean that you're good at sales. Because on the flip side, there's people that have a bad offer that really good at sales that are able to charge more money. So it's a twofold thing. So what I tell everybody is kind of follow a 10X rule. So what I do is like every 8 to 10 clients that I sign up, based out of a certain close percentage, I will increase my prices. If I notice that I'm not in a certain KPI as far as my close rate, then what I'll do is I'll ask myself, is it qualified people that I'm getting and I'm just having bad days on sales calls, like I'm just off? Or is it that like I'm just charging too much money and the market isn't responding? Okay. So when you raise your prices, one of the things that I tell everybody to do is create urgency. So on all your social media channels, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, your email list, anything like that, let people know that you're raising your prices. And what I would tell you to do is if you are going to raise your prices, you have to stand true to that. There's way too many people that do this fake urgency. And it's gimmicky, it's gross, and people don't like it. So if you are going to raise your prices, stay congruent with that, because it's just everybody likes to kind of have this synergy with your pricing and your offer. And if you're telling somebody it's $10,000 and the next person it's $6,000, it doesn't look good from a business standpoint. So again, what we like to do is if you are going to raise your prices, do so in probably, like a 20 to 30% increase. Raise the price enough that it's a little scary, but not so much that it's absolutely crazy. So for example, if you're at 5K, maybe push it to like 6,500 or 7. Or let's say you're at 3K, maybe to boost it to 5, or maybe like 4,800. And there's going to be a bunch of people that are kind of on the fence that this will push them over because they know that they want to work with you, but there's not necessarily any urgency. So if you do tell them that you're going to increase the prices and you really do, then they're going to be upset. And you have to hold true to this, guys, because there is ethics in business, and I think it is important. So if you guys want this worksheet that I put together on how to raise your prices and how much you should charge, all you have to do is comment high ticket below, comment high ticket, and I'll send it over to you. And once again, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube for more.